Alrighty, guys, let's get into the doing here tonight. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. Happy fucking Thor Fry. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Tonight, guys, we're going to be doing more Battlebit here in a second. Yeah. Good. Depending on what platform you're on, hope you're having a good evening. Alrighty. Let's take a look at the Reddit here. Poop. Oh, yeah. And let's see what's going on here. We do not have enough time to take a look at a Smart Every Day. I kind of want to. We might save this and do it in parts. I think we're going to do that. I was trying to drill in the world's deepest hole. Because everyone took a turn at your mom. Netflix blames fans, not Netflix, the writers at Netflix blame fans for Witcher Season 3 failure. Of course they do. Because every fucking failure is a fan's fault. And if only they liked it like they should have. Just consume and like. Don't actually interpret what you see or have an opinion on what you see. Just look at it, guys, and like it. Consume and like. There's some filler from Debauer. I think I'm gonna catch up on Disenchantment at some point here. Audio's all fucked up because Battlebit for some reason adjusts my sound channels and I have no idea why. Good evening, Slane. Switching platforms tonight? There's so many choices. Why don't you watch me on Facebook, Slane? You don't actually need to be logged in to watch me on Facebook either. Let's take a look at a B1M and what AV is fucking around with.
Just the tip and only for a second. Doesn't take long, but you got yourself a victory garden.
Then you had kids.
You keep claiming wins. You got so much produce, you can't give the stuff away. Abundance. It's amazing. You take a little
That's where you start canning. It sounds like an old person problem.
Give it some love. Out pops abundance. Score one more for the good guys. Got banana peppers.
That's where you start canning shit. You become an old person, you start canning.
Small. So yeah. They're not too
otherwise it's a waste.
And some yellow zucchini. Couple odd dishes here, what for dredging and
I don't even fucking I generally don't make my own food.
But in, not just for
from scratch. I don't make my stuff from scratch.
Small crackers.
Like a lot of people. I do not prepackaged dinners, but I guess I don't know even if they're prepackaged dinners, box dinners. Because easy.
To say, baby doll doesn't laugh anymore.
Oh,
wow. Black pepper.
Black pepper's fantastic.
Sel.
I don't think that's how that works. I think you have to do some turning.
Encore du sel. Des œufs, un œuf, fraîche. Gardons ça la beauté fatale. Living on a farm. What are you gonna do? In the words of my
he retired to a farm life, basically, is what's going on here.
That ends up being too thick as a dredge. on ajoute du lait. Puis check-moi ça, mon vieux. L'ingrédient secret, la bière.
I see.
Don't tell anybody. This makes all the difference in the world.
Beer does. It's the yeast. Yeasty flavor it adds to stuff. Can be really good.
And that ain't no yolk. Look at them. Beautiful. Stiff. The secret is salmon oil and hot peppers. Gallo Gallo was domesticated in the Indian subcontinent. Some of them berries got a little bit of spice to them. So, hens don't have any heat receptors. You feed them hot peppers all day and it turns their yolks a beautiful reddish orange.
But you'd assume it's just blood, right? Huh. I was like, because he talks a little bit about feeding chickens hot things to kind of add a little bit of heat to eggs, and you're like, how do chickens handle that? Like, do they just not care or what? No, they don't have heat receptors. That's interesting.
Tough to have a cutting edge on your knife. Took the pips out of the peppers. I'm gonna do the same thing we did with the aubergine, off camera. The same thing with the zucchini. Ma femme, baby doll, m'a fait sortir dehors parce que la peste de job avec l'huile stinks up the house. So we're gonna do a barbecue, pas trop catholique. We just got the burner on the barbecue. We're gonna do the peppers.
What does he do with his spare time? He just cooks. I'd probably cook if I had a lot of time too. It's like reading. Reading's great if you have time to do it. Reading takes too much time though. Not that I don't read for technical reading, I guess you could say.
From the bagelry in Bellingham, Washington. Beautiful bagels, horrible coffee. Ça franchement, c'est un disaster. That was a greasy disaster, but yeah, you don't know until you know. Rookie mistake. They're not calibrated. Salt, fresh dill out of the garden, and lime juice. Et voilà, ma jolie, essaye ça. Non, j'ai déjà mis, c'est tout prêt.
A little soggy.
The green bits are what for getting in your teeth. It's what food eats. Okay, always right to do it right the second time. Always time to do it right the second time.
Better be careful, I'll make an honest woman out of you. Oops.
I've always said I'm a lesbian at heart. All I want to do is eat.
Uh-huh.
What the hell even is that thing? I wouldn't put that in my mouth hole. It's got but the one eye.
Oh my god, so lewd. Yep, he's basically retired. You are basically... His evolution of the channel, guys, went from him doing tool teardowns to retired life. Retired life on a farm. Yeah. Let's take a look at a B1M now. And then we'll move on to the dits. This is a cool video. We aren't going to watch this, though. Chris Fix has, if you're into vehicles, we don't really cover vehicle stuff on my channel, because it caters to a completely different type, I guess. There's some pretty cool stuff, though, but Chris Fix is very good. And E85 conversion kit, I don't think this really matters as much. There was a time where gas got really fucking expensive, but it's come down a lot. E85 made sense to run, and I believe you have to change your injectors. You have to change your injectors on your vehicle to run E85. I think I do on my car.
In 2015, the mayor of Taipei stood above this bizarre and misshapen construction sites and threatens to strangle every single one of the contractors if it couldn't be completed. Despite this public and rather impassioned threats, it would be another 7 years before the building had finished. It's $80 million over budget, a decade under construction.
What percentage of his budget is that, though?
One of the most important cultural buildings in Asia. This is the story of the Taipei Performing Arts Center. The building that nearly broke Taipei.
But yeah, financially, mentally, emotionally.
You might have noticed that Taiwan has been in the news quite a bit lately. If you look back to this time last year, you'll remember that former US Speaker Nancy Pelosi took a trip to the nation.
Now to the escalating tensions between the U.S. and China, with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi meeting with Taiwan's president overnight. China's accusing the U.S. of playing with fire.
By the time she touched down, tensions were ratcheting up. An American this senior on this soil is provocative.
It was the highest profile visit by an American politician to Taiwan in 25 years, and in response, Beijing launched a barrage of joint military exercises. It was a big deal.
It was?
Against this backdrop, and at the same time
I
as
guess
Pelosi's
Nancy
visits,
Pelosi did that.
The long-gestating Taipei Performing Arts Centre finally opened. Some would see it as a chaotic beginning for a building with a long and chaotic history, but the defiance of Pelosi's visits, whether you agree with it or not, and the opening of this theatre are more closely connected than you might think. But to understand all that, you need to rewind the clock a bit. So let's head back to 2008. Taipei launched an international competition to find the design for a set of theatres to be built on the site of the Shilin Night Market. These buildings would be an icon for culture and help legitimize the
Part of the
tiny
problem with
nation
so I like
stage.
criticize. I said
Think of
like
what
if
the
you want to
Good
save
Night
money,
did
guys,
for
don't live in
Blair,
big
or
cities.
what the
One of the
Opera
problems
House
with living
did
in a
for
smaller city slash
building,
town,
especially
small
a
city slash
cultural
town.
building with
It's not even a
government
small
money
city
is
or a small
never
town. I
just a
mean,
building.
a large town.
It's a statement.
Is like
Dutch
street food,
architecture
kind of like
studio
nightlife isn't there
had no
at all.
interest in chasing icons, nor did it want to create a wholly generic
Maybe
theatre.
that it is.
So it set about creating something else.
Just having enough people that are
With no
capable of going out at
expectation
night
of
and
winning
wanting
the
to.
competition, the architects designed with absolute freedom, and that's probably why they won.
So what we did is kind of from the beginning take a risk, and I think that's more what we did. We took a risk in the competition design. If they would really want to have a theater that was kind of based on the generic brief, then our solution was not the most obvious solution than one of the other 140 entries would have been.
The first thing they did was decide to keep the night markets, seeing them as a vital part of the city and a unique way to combine so-called high culture and low culture.
Basically, you have to understand Taipei.
Yep.
Taipei is a very energetic city. And
High
the
and low
Taiwanese
being
are
descriptive of
the
how much money you can
nation
spend.
that goes to sleep late. So the
Uh-huh.
nightlife is a very important part of Taipei. The location of the theater was in the heart of the Taipei nightlife. That was deeply exciting because it meant that a theater, typically a semi-elitist entity, could be located in the heart of the most popular part of the city.
But not only did they keep the night markets, they drew inspiration from them.
We got fascinated by the kind of cooking because the kitchens have enormous capacities on kind of very small little territories. It was exactly what we wanted to also achieve in the kind of theater itself.
Their Performing Arts Centre packs a lot into a small space. The Globe Playhouse, an 800-seat spherical theatre designed to resemble a planet docking against the cube. The Grand Theatre, a 1,500-seat space. And the Blue Box, which is going to be used for more experimental shows. Instead of giving each theatre its own back of house and its own entrance, these features are brought together. Lifting the theatres up above the ground leaves space outside free for public use. It's an unorthodox method that's then created an opportunity for invention. The Grand Theatre and Blue Box can be connected.
You know how you have like those
creating a
little
super
those
theatre
abstract
that's
art sort of
100 metres
things,
long.
We see that
and you're like, this is pretty cool, but there's no way I'd ever want, we'd ever do this.
Efficient way.
Yeah, this is probably one of those experimental abstract art theater things that they probably shouldn't have done.
It's quite rough. That is kind of kept its own identity.
This was an ambitious project,
thing,
and the challenges
get me
of
wrong,
constructing it were
much more
immense. The building
creative
is
than
essentially
utilitarian.
A central volume with the theatres floating out at varying angles. There are cantilevers, enormous domes, and earthquakes to worry about. To allow for architectural freedom and to prevent these floating spaces from falling to the ground, the faces of the central cube were turned into a stiff-braced steel box, carrying the building's lateral loads and much of the gravity force. This worked in combination with columns beneath the auditoria to support and stabilise the three projecting volumes. Taipei is famously prone to earthquakes, sitting right in the middle of the Ring of Fire. so the art centre had to be engineered to be earthquake resistant.
It's pretty amazing
The
how
whole
many like
superstructure
populous
is very
areas are actually on top of that,
essentially meaning
California
the
too
building
included.
is lifted up and separated from its base. In the event of an earthquake, the ground will shake, but those in the building are only going to feel about 40% of its force. The Globe Theatre itself cantilevers 26 metres from the main cube. That's accomplished by three-dimensional space trusses occupying the space between the auditorium and the outer shell. Despite its complexity, the Globe Theatre, a modern nod to Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London, was designed with functionality in mind. Because of its unique shape, audience members sit in a curved plane closer to the stage, allowing more visitors a better experience of the shows.
The energy that
So,
comes from the stage.
They basically took 4
absorbed,
theaters and turned it into
by
one,
everybody in the room,
even though it's basically
instead
still
of
4
only,
theaters.
The people that more up front. And by creating this double shell round theater, we could of course bring people a lot closer to the stage.
This democratization continues in other elements of the design too. There's a public loop that runs through the entirety of the building, allowing anyone to come and see the inner workings of the theatre at any time without a ticket.
Huh.
So the whole
I mean, that's
route
pretty
is
cool.
going to a nice cafe and to a nice kind of platform on the roof to overlook Taipei, but it is also going through.
So they understand there's actually people that like to see infrastructure. I'm one of these people, mind you.
People work to kind of program the theater. It goes to a technical grid so that you can see how a technical grid actually is operated and how it supports what is happening on stage. It goes
If you go to
past
any like the bigger
backstage
landmarks
so that you see
nowadays,
what is all
they usually have some sort of
needed.
technical
and then
tour.
It also passes through the Globe Theater where you can really look at the performance, obviously behind glass so that you can't disturb it, but you will hear it and you can see it without a ticket.
Now, the whole project was originally due to complete by 2013, but construction didn't even start until 2012. It even bankrupted the main contractor, and by 2015, Mayor Ko Wen-ji delivered his infamous threat. The budget soon ballooned from $120 million to $226 million.
Only doubled.
Then the pandemic hit, and the lead architects had to finish their art centre from Europe via Zoom.
I've done the delivery with a camera on the helmet of one of my employees, kind of going to every corner for 2 days out behind the screen.
It's actually a very strange situation because although in the beginning we were deeply involved almost with
It wasn't paying the bills anymore.
certain thing from the earth, it's become virtual at the end.
But come 2022, the project was finished and opened to the public. A small theatre with a big vision. A democratised version of theatre built next to the hub of the city's nightlife. A theatre for everyone.
Of course, the relationship with China, being part of Greater China, is a sensitive one, but in Taiwan there is a kind of some sort of freedom in a very clear way to debate that or to discuss it at least, and especially in the theater and through art. And that's
They need a better microphone, mind you. It sounds like they're talking through a webcam mic.
Our theater. And that,
Which generally isn't good, but you know, I guess it works, right?
We are
It works.
not in that debate, so you need to kind of be collaborating with people that are to enlighten you what you can do with that in a building design.
While China flew its planes overhead, Taiwan opened its theatre with the hope that culture could be an even greater weapon. A building is never just a building, like the Guggenheim in Bilbao or the Opera House in Sydney. This building is about freedom and it's about expression. It's about the Taiwanese identity standing in defiance. Defiance of gravity, defiance of budget, defiance of the chaos that surrounds it. It may look bizarre and disjointed, or maybe even beautiful and daring, but it's definitely not constrained. This building may have nearly broken Taipei, but it could yet make the city too. This video was sponsored by Bluebeam. You can learn more about how their digital construction tools are helping teams around the world at the link below. There's also the chance to dive deeper on this and other topics on our channel over on the World's Best
I have the World's Best podcast,
right
I'm
now,
sure.
wherever you get your podcasts. And
Okay, cool ship. Definitely a fan of B1M. They have some interesting products from around the world. Is that something I think is really necessary? but they did it, so I guess it's a thing. I mean, some of the stuff, I mean, it's not even that. Like, sometimes you see stuff like, I went to, when I was going all around Europe, I went to Germany, and I believe it was in... Stuttgart? Is that where the Olympic Theater is? The Olympic Stadium? Or they just built an Olympic Stadium? Germany Olympic Stadium. Not Berlin. In Berlin. Munich. Yeah, the other one, Munich. Very, very cool. Does it have really any purpose other than just looking really, really fucking cool? I mean, nowadays it's used for a lot of different things, right? In terms of community use, right? And it can still host games and such. But like, you just go to kind of super extravagant lengths just to make something look really cool. That being said, I would say this is actually, there's a couple different buildings in here. This is just one of them. But just building something for the sake of building something. This, I would say, actually has more practicality and usage. There's, like I said, there's multiple parts to this. I don't know why they aren't showing it. Like this is taken from a tower that's actually above the area. I believe it has the ice skating rink in it, or maybe that's the ice skating rink on the side. Pretty cool, but like much more usability than like the theater. That's like they made like 4 theaters in one. And it looked kind of like, almost like they wouldn't be able to use all 4 at the same time. And they're just there as kind of a way of showcasing that they can do it. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a weird one. Let's take a look at the Reddits, guys. What's going on in the Reddits tonight? Uh-huh. Overwatch Doomfist. Overwatch 1 Doomfist was actually insane. You mean a DPS Doomfist? Uh-huh. Took a lot of fucking effort. Yep. Let's say the Doom players using certain roofs as hover and on an official competitive matches, it was considered instant forfeit. Yeah, you mean exploiting? So putting aside the actual characters and character balance, this is something in and of itself as a way of hiding where you are, which is why it's generally considered an exploit, which is why it's not allowed. Mm-hmm. You tell by looking at the Twitter profile, this game is about to drop the biggest update ever in a week from now. Well, I guess. The biggest update ever for this game was when it launched. That's not technically an update, though. Yeah. I think they kind of have to. This wasn't planned. I don't think they planned on doing a summit. They decided to do that after the negative reception of what's going on this summer. That felt like it was thrown together as a response, a knee-jerk response to trying to improving the publicity of the game by adding a bunch of stuff that people were enjoying. But maybe. I mean, there's going to be a couple PvE missions. I guess. We'll have to wait and see. AMD Reddits. Hub re-review? You mean they just want cheaper stuff? Yeah. Everyone wants cheaper things. It was still priced better performance-wise than NVIDIA, even at launch. Actually, the 7900 XT I don't think was. XTX was. Oh, I think the XT still was for price-performance ratio. (7B) curve offset. (7B) is just what I upgraded to. This has been a firmware update. So it's not just a firmware update for motherboards. AGSA is basically firmware that your CPU runs, like microcode. So there's now basically a BIOS for your CPU in addition to a BIOS for your motherboard. The AGSA is basically the OS or firmware for AMD CPUs now, which is why it actually brings performance tweaks and enhancements with updates, which is why I cover it and why I talk about it. Have no issues. Boot times improved. Yes, they did. I haven't had issues. I think performance is slightly better. My memory is slightly more stable, but I still can't run it at the kit speeds, which is 6400. I can only run it at 6000. Which I actually have to run mem tester tonight. So it's supposed to last night and I forgot. Warzone doesn't like PBO2 and core optimizer. Nope, that means your core optimizer is not stable. Your PC isn't stable. Yep. That's not really a good indication of stability. Run core cycler with P95 all FFTs, or at least Y cruncher, minimum 1 hour per core. You don't need to do 1 hour per core, you have to cycle them. It's way too much work. Warzone is fantastic at revealing unstable systems. CPU loads in general, especially ones that vary and fluctuate, are really good at it. It used to be you just ran Prime 95 and you're golden, and that's not really the case anymore, especially with the Curve Optimizer, which is the way AMD CPUs overclock now. It's a little bit different. You undervolt the CPU to drive the boosting algorithm harder, which is actually pretty cool. Aliens coming to Dead by Daylight, yep. Battlebit Reddits. All classes will soon be able to heal themselves somewhat. Yep, that's what I said they needed to. Other classes cannot survive the second fight after being shot, consequently making other classes very unpleasant to use. Players will not be able to medic. Not medic will be able to use bandage to heal themselves regardless of bleeding to gain plus 40 HP each time bandage is used. It's up to the player to decide whether to use it for healing or stop bleeding. Stopping bleeding also provides plus 40 HP. Yep, that's an answer. I said that they should just allow all classes to heal with bandages at 50% normal speed. And that's it. Uh-huh. lucrative. If you could use your hammer as assault and just walk through walls, oh my god, that'd be so good. We mentioned exactly this since basically we started playing the game, that all classes need to be able to heal themselves to full. I don't even know if that's heal to full because you only have like 3 bandages, so aim punch is getting reduced. I mentioned before, I think some weapons actually have an aim punch stat. Scale down based on damage received instead of pistol on leg and sniper on chest, giving the same aim punch flinch. In. It's based on damage values now. It's going to be based on damage values. 7th is patch day. Monday? Friday. Today? Possibly. A lot of theory crafting. Yeah. So aim punch will be based on damage, which actually makes a lot of sense. Battlebit Twitch Rivals, okay. Pretty sure Vector was already stealth nerfed a week ago. Awesome G should have their fall off start at 10 to 15 meters. That would be 45 feet. Take a look if my post yesterday was downvoted. Stealth nerf buffs, no points. Yesterday. That has nothing to do with me being interested in whether or not people agree with it, as much as just interested in whether or not people saw it. Because whether or not people see stuff depends on how long ago it was posted, which is generally how long it's going to remain on Reddit, which is about a day. Optics, guys. Visibility. What are Twitter, on the other hand, Twitter's really weird. They definitely downvote, or not downvote. Not talking about like upvotes and downvotes. They down prioritize some posts. They definitely use AI to try and figure out whether or not you're being offensive or not. And some things I've gotten like down visibled. So on Twitter, there's 3 different categories. If you guys didn't know this, actually more than that, but let's go with 3 for now. On Twitter, there's 3 categories. You have the ones that just show up underneath the text. You have the possibly controversial or inflammatory posts underneath that, which is when you click the show more. And then you have even further down the show more button where people go when they're being incredibly offensive. Like Twitter will basically put them in the gallows below everyone else. Oh my god, my camera. Twitter will put them in the gallows below everyone else. And those posts almost never get seen. But figuring out where you are in these categories kind of tells you how Twitter is rating your posts. Not necessarily the people. I think it's an algorithm, but it might also be based on reports you're getting. Because I have some posts that, for instance, I'm not being super inflammatory, just people disagree with it. And then you end up below the primary post. Like, you'll put you in this category despite never using swears. Twitter will downvote the shit out of you or de-algorithm you if you use swear words, if you guys didn't know that. Twitter absolutely fucking hates swear words. Any sort of swear words or bigotry of any kind, Twitter will 100% just downvote that shit into nothingness. No. But yeah, it's kind of like figuring out where you are in these different categories. So fucking weird. Trying to figure out the algorithm or how it judges you is really difficult, because you'll say something sometimes that is one-sided, like feminists. Like, you say something that feminists say, only you reverse the relationship and you put men where women are in the relationship. And for instance, it'll say, or it won't say anything, but you'll be downrated into the second category instead of on the first category. You'll be into the second category, which drastically reduces your amount of engagements and the amount of people that'll see what you write. But then it's weird, because you say something that's really just like a switch of the variables, a swap of the variables, and it will just basically downrank you. And not exactly sure. There's something kind of quirky about their algorithm. I don't know if they do that on purpose or if that's just whoever's designing it. If you guys didn't know, when ChatGPT came out, there's some weird quirks with when they started training it to be politically correct. There's some real world quirks. You could like ask it to make a joke about men, and it'd make a sexist joke about men. And then you'd ask it to make a joke about women, and it wouldn't make a sexist joke about women. It'd say you're a bad person for basically asking that question. That was, what, 7 months ago? It's changed since then, where it just says a generic joke unrelated to gender at this point. But yeah, it used to make sexist jokes about guys, but not about women. Which is curious. I guess you can make fun of guys, but you can't make fun of women. But, you know, it's the world we live in now, guys. Alright, let's move along to the Battlebits here. On to the Battlebits. The Battlebits. Oh, yeah. The moment you've been waiting for, guys. Uh-huh. We're ready. Changed my game? No, it did. Why is... goes. Okay. I'm gonna watch my coffee cup out, guys. Grab a soda. I will be right back. One moment. Ready. You can find a non-90 ping server. Not playing a night map, not playing multi-al. And somewhat full. I need to start using the server browser. '87. Yeah. Got in. Much better. Alrighty. What gun were we using yesterday, guys? Let's find out. Nighttime map. Next game. If there's any way to tell whether or not it's a nighttime map from the menu. Yeah, I don't think you can tell if it's night. I don't know why some of these servers are 180. $7.59. We'll do it. Using. This is the PP. Oh, we went back to the PP last night. Did the PP, guys. I know you guys like the PP. Got someone chasing me right now. Chasing me through the walls. I think it was the guy that just came out of the stairwell. Oh yeah. Found the AP mine. Where the enemies are. Oh, D now. Got shot by someone behind me? Yeah, up top. Okay. That's friendly. Top. So I think aim punch right now is determined by shooting limbs based on the Discord server. Whoop. Oh, I'm dead. Dumbass. Good. Thought there's an edge to grab there. There was not. Out of nowhere? What the fuck is he shooting at? Possibly a nowhere? The other guy at the end was shooting me without fucking seeing me. Guy. There's someone at the end, I don't know if it's this guy, there was someone at the end of the street that was shooting at me without actually seeing me. So either incredibly fucking laggy, like 250 MS or something like that, or he was trying to shoot at me before I came around corners, which means he has a wall hack.
I'm the boogie with the hoodie, boogie with the move.
For sure wasn't a 3-mile hike before every contact. I know where he's spawning. Running into that.
Yeah.
Run past another guy. Guy on the fucking ledge there? No. Oh. That building's falling apart, guys. You could definitely hear more guys coming up the stairs from it. So I need to leave to another building. I just happened to pick the one that was falling apart. Isn't exactly where you want to be. Run a good flank right now. Fuck. Nope. Enemy in here somewhere. gone. Fucking guy looking at my position. The fuck is that, guys? I think he was looking at the ridge line. And an AP mine. Good. Good to good. Holy fucking shit. Why the fuck is there an AP mine in here? The fuck is that? Why the fuck is there just a random AP mine? I guess maybe it's for the window? Was it for the window? Maybe for the window. How the fuck is he not dead? How the fuck is he not dead? And he insta-killed me with a headshot. I'm gonna report that. That's very curious. That sucks. They're all coming through the major thoroughfare down there. Let's go around the side. Dead. There's a lot of nowheres. Both those guys are looking at my exact position ADS while it's coming around the corner. That's not what we want to see. That guy's alive still. That guy's fucking alive still. Like the guy in the in front of him was still alive. Let's do MP7 here for a bit. We haven't really run into a case where we need the big mag from the MP7 or the PP. There's better guns without a giant mag, so. Can't spawn on you guys.
I want to spawn on you.
Might be able to get this advantage. I don't want to go to the far points. I really don't. It might actually be faster at this point. A lot of guys down there. Ah. There's now. Four. Thank you. Get in. Oh my god. Didn't go down, guys. It didn't go in. That's what she said. Well, alright. Back over here. I think even with the changes to bandages, I don't think anyone's going to play anything other than medic still. Like, no real upside. I mean, you can carry around an LMG and be super slow. LMGs have almost no real purpose in the game, though. Ah. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, what a nice guy. I appreciate you throwing flashbangs at me on my exact position at all times. Very nice.
Einstein put it.
That's a fucking knower. What the fuck is that guy?
What?
He's fucking sitting there waiting for me with his pistol out? You fucking kidding me? What the fuck is that? That sniper? The guy behind the guy? He was waiting there with a pistol for me to come in that doorway. Oh my god. Okay, well, we just spawned on literally the front line. That sniper was a knower. He had his pistol out and he was fucking ready for me. I don't know if I ran out of ammo or not. Here. Fucking shit. Okay, well that's not working. Not working either. That's a cheater. Good. Got a couple tonight, guys. Good shit. That guy was very obviously looking at my exact position, i.e. the grenade he just tried to throw on top of my face before I even came over the ridge line. You couldn't see me because of the smoke. Unless maybe he had a thermal? Maybe he had a thermal? Highly doubt it. Possibly thermal. Okay. I swear to God, I think it's a vertical recoil, but sometimes in this game it feels like your aim gets locked and you can't like move it side to side. So it looks like I'm doing really stupid shit by just like firing into oblivion. I'm trying to move my mouse. I'm trying to correct my aim, but it's not letting me. Like just now. Like just now. Oh my fucking god. And then I just died around the corner. I tried to correct my aim to the side to shoot that guy, and I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me change directions. I was moving my mouse to the side and it wasn't moving. They're all at the end now. Let's try something different.
Watch it, guys are being flanked.
What the fuck? Okay. Aid. a guy in here? No, I think it was just the bricks. Sometimes things in the game look like people, and they aren't. Nope. That's Claymore. Or AP mine? Yeah, AP mine. So I think people have swapped from using Claymores to AP mines because AP mines are actually easier to hide than Claymores are. Even if it doesn't have the same trip distance, like you're a higher probability of actually running into them. There must be a big caster that's promoting using AP mines instead of Claymores.
Oh, damn it.
That's a knower? Actually, I don't think that's a knower. He's looking down the alleyway. What with those fucking armor hits? Oh. Oh, that guy's sitting there. I should have went for the left doorway instead. Initial reaction is normally to run away from people. Not always the right call. Oh, sniper.
The medic!
I'm not coming back for you. Is there an upstairs here? There's not.
Well, goddamn, boy, goddamn.
And then I think this is the sniper outside that was shooting me earlier. It just fell over. That's a dead person. Okay. Good. Good. How'd we do? 40-29. Going on the other team with like 100 kills or something. 73,000 points though. A helicopter or something. Not too bad. We weren't here for the whole match. Good. Vehicle users on their way to harass a sniper for 10 minutes. Yep. You don't say. Because, like, it very much feels like half the server just sits as a sniper and jerks off in a field. Very much feels maybe a third of the server just sits as a sniper and jerks off in a field. Anything other than night maps or multi-isle? We do not play multi-isle. Luckily, multi-isle is becoming less popular, so we don't always need to leave. Mm-hmm. And the ship map. Alrighty. The nighttime ship map. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. You're making me uncomfortable. You bleach your eyebrows? He totally bleaches his eyebrows. Look at that. 100% bleaches. Look at it. He bleaches his eyebrows. Who does that?
Did you rip ass?
That came from the front seat.
What's up, baby?
Mother.
Oh my god.
It's amazing actually the amount of people that just stick with the default character and they never change it. Ever. Actually, maybe I have the default character. I don't think so.
Let's go get some cock. I mean, let's go to sea.
I don't believe in that. That's blasphemy.
Sea! Go to sea! You have a helicopter!
Take us down.
Thank you. Oh, I just accidentally G'd. Second floor. Hit 5. Not work out. Guy way over there. You know her? An awful lot like you know her? Good. See if there's any lines here. Oh. Almost. Ah! There we go.
What the fuck?
And didn't kill him. Felt like he should have been dead. Do I have the default character? No, I don't. Kinda do. Fucking facial hair. What are the facial hair choices here, guys? White hair, that's yellow hair. I guess gray is another color. Can't even choose a beard. Mustache? Come on. That's nowhere. In a situation like that, you can tell someone's a knower because they're sitting there ADS on your position, and the moment you die, they start running again. Like they aren't covering an angle. It's one of the ways of figuring out if they're a knower or not. Although it can just be coincidence. I'm not the same person as the person banning them, so. I just shot off his helmet. Yeah. Alrighty. That's a grenade. Where's the beard? Where's the beard for... Oh my god. For brown hair. Let's try going up top. Apparently we missed it. No.
Try the fuck you think you do?
Guy just looking at the fucking Norway. Oh my god. That's a little bit different though. Pretty sure he could have heard me. Wish there's a normalize. Oh my god, something I've said for years. Wow. A normalize function for voice chat. No way. I literally posted it on Twitter and Reddit's too. So it's very easy. There's open source. There's open source voice normalizations. I don't know what the add-on's called or the actual like technical name for it.
Pick me
You
up,
don't even need to pay money.
Somebody.
I think you just need to credit them. That's Claymore. That's Claymore too. They took D and now C. Got reverse the polarity, guys. Another guy in there. Fuck is that shit? There's guys here. I'm about out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Alright, well. Nice knowing you. Oh my god. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm joining you soon. Oh, I did it! What the fuck is that?
Can you help me, please?
There's the fucking guy that just came around the corner looking at my exact position. Nowhere? That might have been a streamer, though. Seemed an awful lot like a streamer. The fuck was that? Pretty sure there's guys up there, based on the minimap. So, I didn't think you could blow up your team's mines. That's why I didn't look at the side there. I thought it was enemies, but then I saw them blow up their own mines, and I was like, that must be a teammate because they blew up their mines, right? It wasn't. It was an enemy. You're there, there's an enemy behind them. really need a fucking line over here to get up. Is this server empty? It is empty. Now we might have to leave. And he's still alive! He's getting shot by my teammates! How is he alive? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna leave server. This is a dead server. There's still 80 people in the server, but it's gonna take forever because it's 80 versus 80 on 240 map, so 254. Even though we spent some time there, I really need to start checking more often, late night. I need to start checking more often to see whether or not the server empties out. We don't waste so much time there. It might seem like, oh, why don't you just play it out? Because it takes forever. They can take like an hour. Each match takes like an hour. The new map sucks. If you want to drive around from point to point to point, it's fun. Yeah, no, the fucking new map sucks. It's not even new. I think it's a rebrand, remake. Redid it. Oh, looks like the server's merging. The map finish. Yeah, we got merged, which is kind of weird. So it took a 254 that was full and merged it with a smaller server. Three. Oh, you kids with the default outfit. Web number 232. You know you can change out your character looks in the menu. Look at these guys. They're all out of basic. You gotta make them feel self-conscious.
It's pretty cool.
He must have paid for the DLC.
Right, hit us with that good.
I was actually gonna say that that's it looks an awful lot like that cigar. It was like part of his face. It's not. Go to sea! Go to sea! You're in a helicopter! See?
We're not so close.
Onward, driver! To the battlefield! Oh yeah, there it is. Oh! Oh my god! He just slammed us into the side of the fucking building! He just slammed us into the side of the building! Okay. Well, there's that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, or he panicked. Anyways. We couldn't have jumped to that first building, it's too high up. Bitch. There's a rando following me. Sometimes you just get unlucky with the flow, guys. The churn. Didn't pull out soon enough, guys. Yeah. Can I get down without dying? Fuck off. Yeah. Alright, well, there's that. Alright, let's go in here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
How's this guy still? You can like respawn already. What the fuck is he doing? Okay. They're enemies. That's an enemy. And then we got flanked from the other side by a knower. That appears to be a knower. Good. Right here, maybe. Holy fucking shit. They all ran away. They're all next to the side, guys, and they all ran. Fuck. Got nothing for fishing. I guess I could put down spawn beacon, couldn't I? I could. Okay, we just put a spawn beacon right here. Shits and giggles. Part of, like, it doesn't even matter if it's defendable as much as people can't hear it, or they don't hear it.
Hey! There's another one around the corner to the left from ours! Hey!
Nope. Like, it's hidden and far enough back, well, not in line of sight, far enough back where they can't hear it.
Buy a pistol in this game. That's new.
Dude, the fuck is this shit? Like someone has grenades just chucking at me from across the map over here. That. That. Fucking enemy. And then there's a nowhere that just came around the corner looking at me. Which is this guy. But you can't really tell because there's so many people in here that you just end up in an RNG event in the direction that they're coming in. Yeah. Dig in. Guy way on the side. We're going in there. Claymores, claymores, claymores. They have a spawn beacon down here? No. What is he even doing down here? Why is there a guy looking at me? What the fuck is that?
There's like 8 people down here. No, cranberry!
What the fuck was that? It's like they're just turning around, there's a guy behind me? What the fuck? That wasn't the guy I killed either. Look, it's staring at me with a sniper. What? Okay. I was like he teleported there, but could have snuck in. I don't even know. No, I can't reach that from there. Combined eggs. Oh no, that would have been good for C4. That's got easy to get by an AK too. Pretty good. Is that on the right? No. Nice. And there's an APC looking at me through the wall. Good. So, I possibly should have put this a little bit further back, maybe? Yeah. We don't want anyone to think they're smart. That. It's actually surprising how few people won't actually build stuff. Yeah? I think we might just respawn and go back to sea after we grab this. Right. Now they're taking C behind us. Claymores. AP mines. Dead. And they're trying to set up a base down there. Oh, we didn't drop the pillar yet. They don't drop like one of the wings. They don't drop one of the wings, then like that gets blocked off if they drop it. But if they don't drop it, it's just a tunnel. I don't even know which one of these it is. Fucking shit. Guys, we're out of ammo. That's lovely.
Fuck off, you faggot.
Me too. Do that because we might come back to it at some point here. So. Great. No ammo. Oh. We found a reload. We found the reload key. Air team way the fuck up there. I don't even know how you blow this up. I don't know if there's wires you cut or what. Get some revolution. So that's how you block off that little corridor down there, just by dropping that. I think intentionally it does that. I think it's all scripted, so. Yeah. Across the way. Be in the building. icons. No. Let's go back and go through building and go through the side. It's so difficult. Like, I really hope at some point they change... What the fuck is with this guy? I really hope at some point they change the scaling with the little icons. Make it easier to judge distance. Guess they should set up base in here based on the fact that there's literally no one here. Yeah. Enemy? Who's an enemy? Oh my god. Play more, still. That's nowhere, we're gonna report that. Guy was looking for me. Like our spawn beacon's broken. No. No. Alright, well, back we go. It's an LMG that's just an auto shotgun. I don't know why you'd ever think any of the guns in the game are auto shotguns. The LMGs are more assault rifles. I don't know why you compare it to an auto shotgun. Basically, assault rifles with heavy mags. That's what I talked about before, guys, with like the suppression system in Battlefield 3, even if you didn't like the fact that it exists. It's because it actually did what it's supposed to, which is kind of fuck around with you. Instead of just being another assault rifle with a giant mag on it. Yeah. This. Me too. That's a good idea. I'll put it down a spawn beacon here. Get rid of that so they don't climb up. Aim punch, aim punch, aim punch. Guy is fucking alive. That was an enemy, it was not. Reverse correlation, or... First direction. Leave. Oh my god, I repacked my mag. You know how often that happens, guys? It never happens. Still at 127 too? Good. Think we just got RNG unlucky, or that's a fucker with a chip on his shoulder that I just killed? I think that was the guy that I just killed that decided to snipe me from across the map because he has a fucking ego and he's cheating. No way, right? Fortunate. Good. Happy Third Friday, guys. Hope you guys are a wonderful evening. A lovely evening of Battlebits. Oh, yeah. Good. A rope. There are guys up on the ridge line. Here, have that. There's guys in the building. Holy fucking shit. My aim was going all over the place. Good. The same shit I had happened earlier. Not good. That's not good. Guy behind me. Nope. Not the guy that shot me, though. Good evening, chat. Hope you guys are having a great evening. A lovely evening of Battlebits. Running around as suicidal Legos. Psychopathic Legos. No, we aren't doing that. Fucking guy just knew where I was. Just came around that fucking corner looking at my spot. That guy is definitely cheating. Hey, that's one of the reasons I didn't run away, because I'm pretty sure I was gonna die there. ADS to my spot where I was laying on the ground. For him. Nowhere, guys. Lots of nowheres. Not lots. A couple weeks ago was really bad in the game. This isn't even that bad. Every time you'd run around, it'd just be a fucking nowhere, just somewhere just staring at you. You know? I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely do that. And obviously you can use comms if you're sweating super hard to tell your friends where you're where someone just laid down, right? Or voice comms. Oh my god. Why does he look like he's invisible? That's really weird. Tell your friends where people are. Let's put down a new spawn beacon. I don't think people generally put in that effort, though. I was there for a little bit. They're way up on the side. There might be. Oh, this actually... This is actually really open to the side here. This wasn't a good spot for this. Whatever. Away, guys. Get rid of this. People are like minimal possible effort. That other guy get up there? I don't know. Oh, maybe inside right? Well, that just fucked. Okay. Well, I'm not exactly sure how I didn't die, and B, there's now a ramp. Just go straight up there. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. That guy was running in my exact position. Oh, is that a cheater? So I don't have death voice comms on. He shouldn't have been able to hear me at all. Where did he go? That's fuckboy shit, where they mimic you when you die, but if you can't hear it, you can't mimic it. Thought initially as a stream sniper, that's too soon though. Can't see him on the list. 4623 guys, still 71 ping. We'll leave it's a nighttime map, or if it is multi-isle, we do not play nighttime or multi. Multi is oh, okay. They could do that though. They 100%. If you're coordinated enough, they could definitely figure that out. Because I shot at the guy down below, they shot at me. I went and hid. There's definitely a squad because you're spawning on each other. Still using MP7. As I mentioned before, I'm very certain, putting aside the nerfs that are happening right now, they definitely, it feels an awful lot like the stealth nerf and buff stuff in the game. They don't tell you right away, just to see how it kind of works out, and they tell you later on. Let's try the Val again. I have a love-hate relationship with the Val. I'm like, I don't really hate that many maps besides multi-isle because it's so fucking open. You just drive point. This map I'm actually starting to dislike because it's literally just a flat open area. And you basically just run into bullets. That's all this is just running into people's bullets and dying. And there's almost nowhere you can go. Like, no, like, kind of paintball course you can run through. The buildings all evaporate and then it's just a giant open area. Speaking of which, Archer? When's the next season of Archer? Big game. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay. Yep. There's so many enemies there. Oh my god. And then you get this stupid shit where you get like the snipers that are like risk adverse, where they don't want to go near the enemies, and then they go across the way, across little river gaps, and then you can't actually... Then you can't actually fucking run. Like, you can't actually regain the points because no one's actually trying to push against the points anymore. Yeah, because they aren't expressing force. Oh my god. And now we gotta run across the bridge. Oh my god. He's just running in front of my teammates! What is that? Dude, now like this entire area, we're like pushed off to a side where we have to cross a river. This is strategically is a really bad position to be in. Like you don't want to be here. Oh no. They spawn camping? What the fuck is that? Well, that's not good. Huh?
Really?
Cut. Cut. Bye. Even like this one really weird kind of weird scenarios in which you're chasing someone and you can't shoot them because they're running and you can't get like a line of sight to hit them. Yeah, with that bridge on that guy on the bridge. That bridge on the guy on the bridge. Not where we want to be, guys. Map also kind of sucks because people blend in with the... Not only is it a giant open desert, but people blend in with the surroundings because of the day-night cycle. And it makes it very difficult. Shoot them. Or see them. Target player. Target acquisition. And it's random. Well, whatever our team's doing, we literally got pushed and squeezed through this opening, now we're going to... What the fuck? Alright. Is there a way we can get around this without actually running into a giant stream of bullets? Let's find out. Maybe over here. Being taken. Okay. Like, I could put the tin can on this thing to help with stability, but then you lose a lot of the stats, and that's kind of shitty. What? Oh. Nowhere? And we just got unlucky and my teammates on the side started shooting at them when I went into the flank. That sucks. flanking through the area that we were attacking earlier. Yeah. We're actually getting shot from construction. That's a knower. It's a knowers. Very weird. So they flashbanged my exact position to push me. I don't think it was the guy that actually shot me. I think it was a different guy that flashed my exact position to push over me. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Good. Now they're pushing around the side. I swear, guys, if you ever try to bandage in this game, it increases your likelihood of someone trying to immediately run over to your position to kill you by like 500%. Because, like, they know you're vulnerable or something. Obviously, they can hear you. Sometimes, like, I think bandaging you can hear, but, like, medkitting you can't hear as well. Try and go around. Oh, the leg! Oh my god, look at all those kills! Look at those kills just waiting there, guys! And my little brick of C4 just sitting there. So I like lagged out and then I got stuck on the doorway. I tried to go around the side of the doorway and I didn't. I just got stuck in the doorway instead. Oh no. That would have been so good. Yeah. What? Oh, that's tough. C4 is right there. That is so tough. Like, I'm trying not to kill myself either in doing it. Let's switch to a different gun that I can move faster with. Let's just go back to Vector. Alright. Okay. Okay. Much better. So, it's not the Vector that's doing that, it's the move speed. Because the Valve is slower, it allows you to do your action speed. It's not even just like run speed, it's your action speed is much faster, which is very, very useful. Val definitely needs some help as far as balancing goes. Our teammates are not applying any pressure, so we're just getting fucked because we aren't pushing back. Oh my god, look at all those fucking little heads. Down myself. Sometimes, like, the C4 mechanics are a little bit weird where you throw it, but in the, like, there's some sort of latency thing associated with it. And it's like where you were a little bit before or after then. It doesn't show up where you think it's going to. I'm dead. I'm alive. Somehow.
USA! USA! Let's move around to the left.
Oh, that's so difficult. We can do it. There's kills just waiting to happen there. Try. Try this again.
I need ammo.
Oh, there's another brick on the wall right there. I think it's okay. Any day. Any day. Why can't I jump up? Alright, there we go. I said we aren't gonna bother with this.
No.
Just a guy looking at my position. I think that's the same fucking guy that shot me earlier. Is he just a knower now? Is he a knower? Just ready for me? Just watching me? Okay.
Don't worry, I'm setting it up for you, buddy.
That's not where we want to be. Those are formerly buildings, and now they are flat areas. People that still understand it's so much easier to respawn than it is to res someone. Even when you get res, then you have to bandage and remag and stuff. Yeah. There's a guy literally right next to that wall, behind the light post, sitting there camping. Yeah, so you can kind of tell why I'm not really a huge fan of this map. It literally just turns into a flat area. They need to redo this map. And then matched with people being like orange and then everything in the game being orange means that it's difficult to see people. Which is probably why people like it. Which is probably why people like it. There's a guy literally laying next to a pipe right there. Yeah, right there. Because it means you can like hide in a corner and people will be unlikely to shoot you. It's unfortunate. Someone waiting for me. We had time to bandage and do other things, but it's hoping to push the advantage we had. Let's do drum mag and then swap it so we're more stable.
Thank you.
Which this might fuck us because of the move speed, but hope not. Doesn't matter if you have more bullets if you can't get near them. Yeah. The whole reason we took the vector in the first place is because we couldn't get near him. Can't jump that. Too fat. Back. Too fat. Oh, nice. Now there should be people resing. Quit? Or not. Guy watching, man. We killed everyone there with a grenade. Uh-huh. Good. Smoke is actually incredibly useful. Unfortunately, you can't carry smoke for a lot of smokes. getting flanked. Row, we lost our spawn points. Okay. Someone just holding down the button while looking through that little corridor. Is there. Nice.
I love you.
No one where I was. The fuck is that shit? Those are all fucking... Those are all enemies. Buddy. Heal spawn here. Holy shit, they took the building right next to you. Next to me. Building's coming down. No. I need a grenade. Yeah, the building is coming down. I think a grenade would have worked there. Try that. Lots of enemies there. I thought those were teammates below on the right. There are teammates there. Think. This is the building. It's now gone. Yeah, so there were teammates on the other side. Watching it. Someone's angsty. Good. I expected him to actually push up, and he didn't. No, almost. I knew there was definitely gonna be guys on the other side there. Got one tap. Right there. Fuck off. No. He peeked. Or not. Not exactly sure. So those are in line of sight of our teammates over there. I don't know how we're getting shot by them. Fortunate. Reading the lines, guys. Super compact map, unfortunately. And hey, we just lost our spawns. Fuck. Nope.
Dude, I couldn't fucking see you. How did you see me, motherfucker?
That's unfortunate. See if we can get through the center here.
friend.
Oh, almost. Trying to go around the edge. I'm pretty sure there's like the little pedestal there, and on the other side of it, I'm very certain there's a shitload of people in the river area. Right down there. Right about there.
No, I tried. I'm sorry.
And unfortunate, ran into a camper. You get like these really fucking weird people, guys, that like push up and then they lay and look back on the direction you have to basically run through. Like they're so far up, basically it's not a good camping spot. But then they still sit there and camp. Now there's a guy where I was earlier on the other side of the pedestal. Oh shit, there's a shitload of guys over there too.
Dude,
I got them all. Yes, I did. That guys, they're just running through the open. There they go. They pushed out while looking at me, guys. Good. Alright. Bulldozer. I do think this game has bullet penetration. I'm not exactly sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So, like, when with those guys at the bulldozer... No? I think that's across the river. So those guys at the bulldozer, even though it's like you only have enough bullets to really kill like 2 people with the vector, we had penetration, so we're killing multiple people. Kill like 4 or 5 there. Right there. Very certain they're on the other side of the crate. Nice. They're not here. I have no fucking idea where they're. The tank's fucking looking to the... Why is he there? What is he doing? I expected him to be looking down the sides. Oh, no. No. Good. Good there.
Hey. It killed me. Nah, come back here, man. Come back.
And there's that
I'm
here.
already dead.
Thought he was talking to his teammate. Almost. So we push back up. There's definitely a giant fucking dildo or butt plug of enemies like literally right here. But that's like between a river and the side. There's no way to get through there. Like there's no way to try and push that. It's just a giant front. Maybe this is the art part. Is like going, yeah, like they're just like sitting over there looking at our side, right there. They're on the water towers, you know. Holy shit, guys, that's a grinder. GG. Oh my god. 443. What the fuck was this guy doing? 7123. What were these guys doing? Where were they? What did they do the entire match? I'd like to know. I would like to know. I ground hard for my kills. How did they manage to get 26 kills? Like, just sitting in the... Thought that was in real life. Just sitting in the back part of the map, just like with the sniper rifle? Can I take a piss, guys? Anything other than night or multi? You're back. Got here. Yes, it is. People don't realize how bad multi is until they play it. Let's see. We could try the Val. I think the Val's a lost cause, to be perfectly honest. Let's try MP5. I think we need to,
Put out the rope. Thank you.
there we go.
Help me, brother, please.
That guy is watching me. Nowhere. There are people now saying it's designed for 256 and 512. Yeah, literally the first thing I said on the first day when it came out. Yeah. Proliferation of information, guys. Trickles through the internets. Through the tubes. Unfortunately, people don't remember who says it in the first place. Over here. Pretty sure the vector's already nerfed. Like, I don't die to the vector all the time. I don't know why people bitch about the vector so much. Even, it's kind of fallen out of favor as people have leveled up, but like, most of my kills are not the vector. Or deaths are not the vector. That ESP one shot. As I die to a vector. Most of my deaths are not the vector, though. Yeah. I don't know, actually. Like, I haven't seen a consistent thing that kills me. could also be due to the way that I play. Could be due to the way that I play, but it's not. The AK-15 I'd actually say is up there. See that a lot. Not just because it killed me. Used to be P90, now not so much P90. Vector was maybe a couple weeks ago. Through my second brick. Sometimes, like, it'll queue up your actions and allow you to do the throw, and then other times it won't. Okay. You can see. There's a whole squad down here, guys. Whole squad in C. At least 8, maybe 12 people down here. There's a squad in C, guys. Big squad in C.
Big in C,
big squad in C.
They're on top too.
Oh, I should have shot him. Maybe pistol. Yeah, I should use pistol.
So many at the very top of the sea.
Middle of nowhere, sniping. Fucker. They have a spawn beacon in here too. Fucking guy. Fucking Christ. Very, very fast movement. I'm using the same gun. Uh-huh. He doesn't have a small mag on it because he had too many bullets. Like, sometimes you shoot bullets at people, guys, like you shoot your gun and you fire just enough rounds to kill them, and you think they're about to die. You think they're about to die, and they don't. Like, you have like a hit rate problem or something. Didn't line of sight him. Thought I did. Dude, our entire squad's sniping. We're gonna leave. Oh, the server emptied. Okay, we aren't playing this. 90 versus 90. On a 120-person map. So, you know. Ready. As I mentioned before, it's actually, I really hope they become a little bit more proactive with emerging late night, because anything under 100 literally just dies out. It's smaller and smaller and smaller until gets merged. I think it's 70-person teams. Good. We haven't actually played this map today, even though it's a popular map. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. All the squads are full. What? They're full or locked. Unlock your squads. Dude. Quebec is full. What the fuck is this? Half the team is locked. Like, unless you're in a squad, like, with your, like, friends or something, like, definitely shouldn't allow people to lock their squads. Just like the servers where you just die out because you don't have enough people in your squad. And they forget to unlock it again, and then it just dies out. That way across the way. Nope. It wouldn't finish loading. There are guys chasing me too. After staring at the guy as he's reloading a rocket. Guy. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. Let's see if we can find another way around. Maybe over here on the side. Oh my god, Idwin! Try this. Okay. Literally just fucking guys everywhere. There's just people, a lot of nowheres on this game, guys, are in the server. A lot of fucking nowheres. It doesn't, like, it literally doesn't seem to matter which direction you're coming from here.
Snipers. They're coming.
Yeah, this is, if we had more time, I think we would literally, this is not what I picked for a spawn spot. I think we'd swap servers here. This is a weird server. Lots of fucking nowheres. We just go around. The building is loading. Guy watching it. There's an enemy in the middle of our teammates. Degenerate hour, guys, I suppose. It's one of those nights. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How can you fire your gun in the water? What the fuck is that?
You gotta have longer legs.
Or you're cheating. Or that guy's cheating. He's right below you, whoever's on top. He's on the second landing.
Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Guy with the helmet. Oscar. You have to have longer legs. Guy. So, if you guys don't know, you can't fire in water. You can't do anything in water. It actually just fucking kills you. Is this a helmet guy? But the guy in the water was shooting me, and you can't do that. Did he leave? Let's see. Oh, there he is. That's not him. Unfortunately, when you die, you can't just observe the guy that just killed you. You have to literally wait till you despawn, which then means you can't use the P to select them. Oh god. Holy fucking shit. Is this the guy? No, it's not. It's a different guy. And it is very difficult, unfortunately, to figure out who is actually, like, if you see someone, it's very difficult to figure out who is actually shooting at you.
I fear no evil.
Fucking shit. If it's not the person that kills you. Like, basically impossible to figure out. Hey look, we found the AP mine. Yeah, so the new thing is people are using AP mines instead of claymores. That's not good. There's a ladder. Good. And AP mines are very difficult to spot, which is why people are using them, and they still insta-kill you. I don't think we aren't even break-even. I think we're at like 0.5 KD now. Like a lot of people just fucking staring at me all the time. Just a bunch of knowers. Always knowers. Vector is disgusting. There are a lot of good guns in the game, guys. Not just the Vector. MP5. Think your spawn beacon's still there? Oh, it's gone. Wait. Too close to objective. I think what that needs is some C4. I believe we need some C4. Like right here. Right there. Maybe right there. No, I think they killed everyone. That's where we had our spawn beacon before, right here. Right here. Right there. What if we destroy that? Yeah, fuck the ladder. Obviously, they can still get in there, but it's going to be more difficult. Oh. Someone still killed the spawn beacon already. I see. Alright. Okay. God. Am I dead? Am I alive? I can't tell. I am alive.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, my leg. Oh. Holy fucking shit. Oh, okay. Alright. And that's just a full. That's just a fucking stream of bullets, guys. Just ran right into that. I thought it was the guy behind the sandbag. It was not. How are they rebalanced vectors? Is it OP or are people just that good? Vectors are good.
Dead ones.
But they're still other good guns.
Cool.
That's very difficult. Maybe we could put a box on the other side?
Then wait a year to kill 3-month-old babies to death.
We can go over here.
I'm still alive!
Holy fucking
I'm not
shit.
back here!
Are we even positive? I don't think we are. There's a shitload of nowheres on this map. We're 12 and 14. What the fuck is this shit? 65 and 9. Yeah? What the fuck did you do the entire game? I mean, we weren't here for the whole game. 65, 32, 65, 27. But holy shit. Every direction we went at, there's just a guy at the end of a road or in a window just looking at my exact position. Good shit, guys. Good. All right. I guess that was our overtime game. We're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Yeah, it's fucking weird. We had some pretty good games up until that one, in my opinion. A lot of grindy games. A lot of ones where it's just running into the meat grinder, although we usually get kills. Like that one earlier, I forgot the name of the one that just turns into a flat plane. But, yeah. That was a nowhere map. There is a lot of nowheres in that game. That's where you switch servers. That happens with like Battlefield. With every large-scale FPS, Battlefield, you get more and more nowheres as time proceeds, and then eventually just turns into something where you just round a corner, see people staring at your fucking eyeballs and shit like that. Bad timing. I mean, bad timing is 1 death. Bad timing is maybe 5 deaths. Bad timing is not 25 deaths doing different directions, going different areas. Yeah, like that's where we just have saturation level. We reach a saturation level of nowheres, and at which point basically you can't do anything without just getting shot in the brain, which is not good. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's the way it is, though. We're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Lots of nowheres. That last game was lots and lots of nowheres. Like I said, if we're going to play more, I would have swapped servers out of that, but that's usually the way Battlefield worked, too, is like when it starts getting more and more inundated with cheaters, is you just have to start swapping servers when there's just too many to have fun. But, yeah, that's kind of weird, but I guess we've had worse weeks in this game, so we're going to call things here for this evening, though, guys. If you are new to the stream, and make sure you hit the follow button on your respective platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, as well as YouTube Live every day from late night to early morning, GMT -6, so 11 p.m. Central Standard Time to about 4 a.m., give or take. It depends what's going on in my life, what's happening, etc., etc. As I do have multiple jobs, I do this in my free time when I have it available, and unfortunately, it's creeping. So, yeah, start and stop time is creeping further and further into the morning. That's not what we want, unfortunately. So, we're going to call things here for this evening, guys. I'm out of here for this evening. Thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Thursday night and Friday morning. Have a good day, guys.